Just because Mardi Gras and Fat Tuesday happened a couple of weeks ago doesn't mean you still can't enjoy a cup of gumbo or jambalaya. Our Hungry Hound says a New Orleans-inspired kitchen in Wicker Park makes the gumbo the proper way.
And that needs not only the right ingredients, but also a lot of patience. Here's Steve Dolinsky now with the Saturday Night Sampler.
When it comes to gumbo, the darker, the better. At Fifolet, Cajun, and Cocktails in Wicker Park, the kitchen prides itself on hearty one-pot dishes, the way Cajuns have always cooked, as opposed to the fancier Creole dishes inspired by the French. That means the pressure is on to serve a legit gumbo. Like many Cajun dishes, it begins with a roux.
As simple as flour and butter, just has to be done very carefully and constantly stirring so that we don't burn it.
After 5 to 10 minutes of constantly stirring, the roux looks blonde, almost like sand. After 20 minutes, it becomes brick-colored, and the cook has to stir constantly to prevent burning. 40 minutes in, the roux becomes chocolate-colored.
Essentially, it is believed the darker the roux, the better.
Chili flakes and bay leaves go in first, followed by the holy trinity of chopped white onions, peppers, and celery. There is more vigorous stirring. Fresh chopped garlic and spices are added, as well as cherry tomatoes. Then the chicken stock to help bring everything together, and finally, okra. The gumbo must stew slowly for up to an hour, if not more. They top it with seafood and andouille sausage for a hearty starter. They also make a second gumbo with duck instead of seafood that happens to be gluten-free. Their jambalaya is similarly complex, building flavors in a gradual escalation of Cajun spice. Shrimp, andouille, catfish, and blue crab get fortified with herb butter and chicken stock. Then once it boils, rice is added and cooked even longer. They top the dish with a drizzle of yellow pepper sauce and a few shakes of smoked paprika. Serve with a bracing hurricane made with 2 kinds of rum and fresh passion fruit juice. The bold flavors are hard to beat on a chilly night.
No 2 restaurants serve the same dish, and that can be said also even like when you go to New Orleans, every restaurant has their own little spin on it.
A lot of restaurants in Chicago that focus on Cajun and Creole food tend to hold back on the spice a little bit, but the nice thing about Fifolet is they do not hold back at all. The flavors here are similar to what you'd find in the Big Easy. In Wicker Park, Steve Dolinsky, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Looks real good, Steve. All right, this week's extra course. Steve taking a closer look at how the restaurant honors a New Orleans tradition from Café du Monde. Beignets doused in powdered sugar and café au lait. So, see that video or get more information about Fifolet, just go to our website, abc7chicago.com. Click on the Sections button, and that's where you will see the Hungry Hound tab. It's in the middle of the page, and that will link you to all of Steve's stories and videos, or just call the info line at 312-750-7096.
Ooh, okay. I think I have a new place to try.